showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The PA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's James. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 50. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
First down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
What a catch! They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's reeled in. It's Turner. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
As wide receivers will get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't see the football, and it's a fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And there's the handoff. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Fires through. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The ball is loose. Ball's on himself to avoid disaster. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
With the catch, it's Turner. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pulls it in. It's Miller. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's hit as he throws it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Big throw caught in the left side. What a stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this rises up with an important takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. The snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. He just sprints into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Reed. Good enough for first down yardage. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's James. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Fighting Irish will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They get the second half started with their running play. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2nd down after the incompletion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Field goal is good.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get...
He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's James. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Fighting Irish will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of him. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a solid gain there, showing off the stiff arm.
Good job by this quarterback, recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's James. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
42 Spider.
The quarterback's got it on the option. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Loses 3. Coming up, 4th down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
The back's got it. Fights through the tackler. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Millers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as still trailed though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. The sure hands, it's Turner. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Working clock with the ground game. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Turner.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Breaking free at midfield. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Look out, room to run here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the important extra point is good. The lead is 3 with time running out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. Powering through a tackle. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Well, great 1st down here by this offense to stop this clock. But remember, the time isn't on your side. You still have a long way to go. They need to be in hurry-up mode.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The ball is incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Powering through the defender. He takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the